What if I told you the Chicago Bulls just drafted the next international superstar? A 6'7" French phenom with a 7'3" wingspan who's been mentored by Tony Parker himself. Folks, meet Pacôme Dadiet, the 18-year-old sensation who's about to shake up the NBA. Welcome to Chicago Bulls News, your go-to source for the latest updates on the Windy City's favorite team. Today, we're diving into some exciting news that's got the Windy City buzzing. We're talking about none other than the French sensation, Pacôme Dadiet, and how he might just be the missing piece to the Chicago Bulls puzzle. So, grab your favorite Bulls gear, and let's break down why this young gun from across the pond could be the next big thing in the NBA. But before we jump in, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel, and you'll stay up to date with all the latest Bulls news and analysis. Alright, let's get into it. Who is Pacôme Dadiet? For those of you who might not be familiar with Pacôme Dadiet, let me paint you a picture. This 18-year-old phenom hails from France and has been making waves in the European basketball scene. Standing at an impressive 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan, Dadiet is a versatile wing player who's been turning heads with his explosive athleticism and raw potential. Dadiet has been honing his skills with INSEP, the prestigious French sports institute that's produced NBA talents like Tony Parker, Boris Diaw, and more recently, Victor Wembanyama. That's some serious company to keep, folks. The Bulls draft night surprise. Now, let's rewind to draft night. The Bulls held the 11th pick, and many fans were wondering who they'd select to help turn the team's fortunes around. When Adam Silver stepped up to the podium and announced Pacôme Dadiet as the Bulls' pick, it sent shockwaves through the NBA community. Some called it a reach, others called it a stroke of genius. But one thing's for sure, the Bulls' front office saw something special in this young Frenchman. Breaking down Dadiet's game. So, what exactly makes Pacôme Dadiet such an intriguing prospect? Let's break down his game and see why he could be a game changer for the Bulls. Athleticism. First and foremost, Dadiet is an athletic freak. His combination of speed, agility, and leaping ability is off the charts. We're talking highlight reel dunks, chase down blocks, and the ability to guard multiple positions. Defensive potential. With his length and quickness, Dadiet has the tools to become an elite defender in the NBA. He's shown great instincts on that end of the floor, jumping passing lanes and protecting the rim with ease. Shooting upside. While his jump shot is still a work in progress, Dadiet has shown flashes of being a capable shooter. His form looks smooth, and with some NBA-level coaching, he could develop into a reliable threat from beyond the arc. Playmaking. This is where things get really interesting. Despite his size, Dadiet has displayed impressive ball handling skills and court vision. He's comfortable pushing the ball in transition and finding open teammates. Versatility. In today's positionless NBA, versatility is key. Dadiet has the potential to play anywhere from the 2 to the 4, giving the Bulls coaching staff a ton of lineup flexibility. How Dadiet fits with the Bulls. Now, let's talk about how Pacôme Dadiet could fit into the Bulls' current roster and potentially revolutionize their style of play. The Bulls have been in a bit of an identity crisis lately, struggling to find the right balance between their veterans and young talent. With Dadiet in the mix, he could be the catalyst for a youth movement that brings energy and excitement back to the United Center. Imagine a lineup with Dadiet alongside Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and Nikola Vucevic. That's a group that can run the floor, switch on defense, and create mismatches all over the court. Dadiet's presence could also allow the Bulls to play more small ball lineups, with his length and athleticism making up for any size disadvantages. Picture him as a small ball four, stretching the floor and using his quickness against slower power forwards. Comparisons and projections. Now, I know we shouldn't get too carried away with comparisons, but it's hard not to see shades of some current NBA stars in Dadiet's game. His length and defensive potential remind me a bit of Mikal Bridges. His athleticism and transition game have drawn comparisons to a young Jimmy Butler. But let's be clear, Pacôme Dadiet is his own player, with a unique skill set that could make him a star in his own right. As for projections, it's always tough with young players, especially those making the leap from Europe to the NBA. But if Dadiet can adapt quickly to the speed and physicality of the NBA game, don't be surprised if he's in the running for all rookie team honors. Long term, the sky's the limit. We could be looking at a future all-star and the face of the Bulls franchise for years to come. The French connection in Chicago. It's worth noting that Dadiet won't be the first French player to don a Bulls jersey. Anyone remember Joachim Noah? The energetic center, born in New York but raised in France, was a fan favorite during his time in Chicago. Noah's passion and intensity endeared him to Bulls fans, and Dadiet has the potential to follow in those footsteps. If he can bring that same level of energy and love for the game, he'll win over the United Center crowd in no time. Development plan and expectations. Now, let's talk about what we can expect from Dadiet in his rookie season. The Bulls coaching staff has emphasized that they'll be patient with his development, focusing on honing his skills and adapting to the NBA game. Don't be surprised if Dadiet spends some time with the Windy City Bulls in the G League to get consistent playing time and work on specific aspects of his game. This is a common approach for young players, especially those making the transition from overseas. As for his role with the main squad, expect Dadiet to start off as an energy player off the bench. His athleticism and defensive potential make him an ideal candidate for short bursts of playing time, where he can make an impact without the pressure of heavy minutes. The Bulls' long-term vision. By drafting Pacôme Dadiet, the Bulls front office has made it clear that they're thinking about the future. While they still have veteran stars like LaVine and DeRozan, bringing in a high-upside prospect like Dadiet suggests a shift towards building a younger, more dynamic core. This move could signal the beginning of a new era for the Bulls, one that combines the scoring prowess of their established stars with the energy and potential of their young talent. All right, Bulls Nation, let's wrap this up. Pacôme Dadiet represents hope and excitement for a franchise that's been searching for its next big star. His combination of athleticism, defensive potential, and versatility make him an intriguing prospect who could revolutionize the Bulls roster in the coming years. While it's too early to predict stardom, there's no denying the buzz surrounding this young Frenchman. If he can live up to even a fraction of the hype, we could be looking at the start of a new, thrilling chapter in Bulls history. That's all for today, Bulls fans. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Bulls content. And hey, let me know in the comments what you think about Pacôme Dadiet and his potential impact on the team. Until next time, go Bulls!